Howdy y'all, and welcome to Jab Plays. Today we're going to be picking up on our Satisfactory Plus No Handcrafting Challenge. Alright, so the last time we were together, guys, let's get the drone out. We built this monstrosity, right? We built this, and as you can see, it is finally backed up. Everything's backed up, so we're good to go. And this is producing 1350 megawatts all on its own. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, let's get back over here. So today what we're going to work on is the space elevator. It's something that I've been looking forward to, and I wanted to get things going. And before we go any further, let's talk just a little bit. Last week my wife had knee surgery. And in between that and having to get caught up with work, I haven't had a whole lot of time to make videos, and I apologize. However, you know what? Taking care of my wife and making sure that, you know, that my business is stuff, I have obligations, yo. I'm an adult. So I hope you understand. But on the other hand, it looks like everything is in the clear and we're good to go. And just to show my dedication to y'all, it is Christmas and I'm recording for y'all to get this episode up and going today. First thing we need to do is we need to come in here and find some of those. All right, so we have everything that we need to make the space elevator, and I actually found a spot. I took a look around and I'm just like, what makes sense? And what made sense to me was building a platform right here that we could put the space elevator on. So I think it's 7. So if I take this and I zoop, and this is the middle, if I go 1, 3 that way, and 3 that way, and 3 that way, I should have, it should be big enough for the space elevator. I think a 7x7 platform will suffice. We'll find out in a second. Also, are you guys enjoying your Christmas? Did Santa bring you everything you wanted and desired, or were you were you bad and you got coal? All right, so let's do that. Let's come into here. We'll do this. And then what I'll do is I'll put 1 there so we have somewhere to stand. All right. Now, for those that don't know, and because I am playing an overhaul mod, we can look at what it takes to make a space elevator. And, well, actually, we need 75 bronze frames, 100 modular frames, 210 plates, 500 concrete, 500 screws. So it's not exactly the simplest thing in the world to make. It's not the most complex thing in the world to make either. All right, so now let's do that. And let's see if I can nudge it. Oh, okay. I love the nudge bar. So let's see what it looks like on this end. Like, I don't want any feet, you know, going to the ground. I want it to stay on the platform. It looks like, yes, it definitely looks like this is going to be copacetic. So let's do this. Hit this, go into photo mode, and let's get, yeah, let's kind of look at it from this angle. This is one of the best things about the game, is when you're building a space elevator. I enjoy the animations and stuff like that. Oh, we can hide the UI. There we go. For your viewing pleasures. That's a big boy. Is it in place? It's in place. All right, just like that, we got it all done. Yeah, no,
Project
Ada.
assembly and
we don't want to know, Ada. All right, so the next thing we got to do is let's get rid of that. Let's come over here and let's check out what it says we're going to need. And so not only do we need smart planning, but we also need an additional modular frame to be able to complete phase 1, which is an additional thing. Now that I've got this done, where's my ramp? All right, we'll clear this out, and I kind of I want to look at this, right? And I want to clear this out. No, not the not the ticket thing. All right. There we go. So, oops. So I have the look that I want, but I want to finish it, right? I don't want it floating like this. So what we can do is I did unlock, I did spend some stuff. I wanted to use the braided cables. Unfortunately, it uses steel and we haven't gotten steel. So like the cool stuff I can't use yet, but I can use the concrete stuff. So what I'm kind of thinking is if we just kind of, get the border for right now, and we can run pillars to the ground, and then maybe, it won't look like it's quote unquote floating, right? This is kind of, all right, so do we want concrete or we want metal or do we want frame? Well, you know what? We can just, oh, hang on a second. Zoop. Well, we can kind of make one of each. So that was the, I'll make one of each, and then we'll ooh and ah, and I'll choose one. I'm not exactly sure. Alright. I can tell you right now that's not the choice. So it's either going to be concrete or it's going to be metal. Oh, can I choose a color for this? I don't know if I can colorize concrete. Here. I can colorize that. I can't colorize this. Okay. So if I'm gonna colorize that, what color am I gonna choose? Orange and white is normal, I believe. I mean, I guess that color. Now can I put this? Can I put this on the bottom? Yo. Nope. Nope. How do I flip it? Can I flip it? No. Alright, fine. Can I do it this way? Make a copy. I can do that. How do I feel about this? Honestly, I think from a distance, you won't be able to tell. That's how I feel about it. So let's take this, hit those, grab that, put that in there, zoop it, drop it down, get a copy of that, then get another copy of this, and then we can zoop this down. Wow, do I have to really change it for each time? I guess so. All right, it's a thing. You know, connect. Okay. All right, that's what I could have done with the other one, is I could have sunk it. Not a problem. All right, take that, hit the control button, get a copy of that, come into here, zoop it, go down to there-ish, take that off, make a copy of that, and all right, let's get from a distance and see what it looks like from a distance. I think I'm going to be happy with it. Not 100% sure, but oh, good lord. I have no jumping skills whatsoever. We'll come over here and you know what? It serves its purpose. Let's get the drone out. Let's fly around for just a second. Yeah. I like that. All right. Is it the most beautiful thing in the world? No, but with the technology that we have, it will work. It will be fine. It does everything that we need to do. So the only thing I can hear you now, you're like, well, chap, how are you going to get up there? Hang on a second. I did unlock something that is super cool. And all we got to do is come over here and go from here to where is there. I do have a ladder. So now we have the ability to climb up and down, or we can jump. All right, I can. I see a small problem. Dang it. Did you see my problem? I see it. OCD. Alright. Boom. Now give me that. Zoop it. Alright, leave a comment in the comment section if you have OCD like me, or would you been like, nah, that's okay. I could have let it slide. It was fine. Or is it one of those situations you would have been like, yeah. All right, so the question is this. I did it on one corner. How many corners did I do it on? Or was that the only corner I did it on? Now I wonder, can I paint these? Hang on a second. Can I find No, that's not the splotch I want. I want customizer. I kind of wanted the yellow. I don't know. Well, I'm not going to worry about that right now. We'll figure that out later. But there are more pressing things that we need to do. So let's go over to the hub and I'll see y'all in a second. At the time of this recording, there are 44 subscribers in the channel. If you're enjoying the content and the story and not subscribed, please subscribe. Help us get to 100. All right, we're at the hub. I want to be able to unlock this to find out what it takes to make smart plating. So let's go ahead and do that, and we're going to need pieces and parts. So let's see. I've got. Oh, all right. So we need rotors, shims, that, and that. Okay. I've got some of that stuff brewing. Not exactly sure how much of that stuff we got brewing, but we can always brew more. So let's see, the bronze frames are this one. We got plenty. All right, so now I need rotors. Rotors should be this one. We got plenty. So now all I need is the shims, which are, is it here? Yep. And hey, and just like that, I've got all the pieces and parts that we needed. Sometimes, you know, as my grandfather said when we played golf, sometimes it's just better to be lucky than good. And yeah, or planning, right? Planning got us into where we need to go. The other thing is I need to pull this down. We don't need that anymore. Good news is because of the bioalgae water, we don't need a chainsaw anytime near future unless we just want to cut stuff down. So there's that, there's that, there's that, there's that, and there we go. So we've unlocked the ability to make smart plating. The question is, what does it take to make smart plating? There it is. So smart plating is a rotor and bronze plates. Okay, that's not a problem. And actually, do I have enough room to put one more of those down? I've got these assembler doohickeys. Will you fit? Only one way to find out. Blueprints. Where are my temporary assemblers? Alright, what am I missing? 8 reinforced plates. Alright. Let's see. Is this the reinforced plates? That is. Alright, now that I have all the pieces and parts that I need, can I make it fit? Survey says blueprints, temporary assemblers, rotate. Well, there we go. Oh my goodness, it's better to be lucky than good. Alright, I just need that to line up with that. Let's make sure. Boom, Bob's your uncle. We just need a power line into here. It's a little tight squeeze, but it'll work. Now all I need is a copy of that. Tack that down for just a second. Line it up that way, line it up that way. And let's get that going into there. Let's set a recipe of smart plating, which is rotors and bronze plates. All right, we have rotors somewhere. Yo, where's my rotors? All right, there's rotors, and the bronze plates are over here. Oh, I got something in my back pocket. So now all we have to do is come over here and what do we need project assembly? 50? We'll put the rotors in here. We'll put, yo, talk to me, Goose. Where is the bronze plates into there? And that's going, so, all right. I need to climb back on top of that and find out what to, I wasn't planning on actually setting something into the new space elevator, but we're here. Why not? It's Christmas. Let's send Ada something. And sometimes that's just the way this thing works, is that I have plans and plans change, yo. All right, so I think it's 50 smart plates and 50 modular frames, 25 modular frames. Well, 75. All right, so 75. So what I got to do is I got to figure out, well, you know, this is going to hurt. How much is it going to hurt? Ooh, that's a lot. All right, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to put one of those jelly things down. Now the question is, where's the jelly thing at? Where do I unlock the jelly thing? Because that's a lot of health points, and I've never figured out how to use the ladder getting down. Is it in here? No, we have to unlock it in phase 3, I guess. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to get me a cup of space coffee, and I'm going to do some math to figure out how many rotors do I need to get the 75 smart plates that we need. In fact, we can do that really quick. So it's 3 smart plates is what the recipe makes. Okay. So if we go into here, we go 75 divided by 3, that's 25 cycles. So at that point we need 16 plates. Hang on a second, holy cow. 16 times 25, I need 400. That's a lot of plates. All right, shims or whatever those things are called, and rotors. 5 times 25. At 125. Oh, good lord. Yeah, no. Yeah, 125. All right, so to get 400 of these shims, yo, the rotors I'm not worried about. It's these shims. Right, they take so I get 4, so I need 100 cycles, so I need 500 bronze ingots. All right, to get 500 bronze ingots, we need to come over here. I believe this is my bronze ingot. I have 500. All right, cool. So that's the good thing. Oh, jump and jump. Jump more. All right, so hit that. So how long is this gonna take? 10 seconds. So math. 10 times. Oh, hang on a second. Math. No, stop. The other button. All right. Oh, we need 100 cycles. 100. That's 1,000 seconds. So, and no. Enter. God, doggone it. Come on now. No, it is. There we go. So, 1,000 seconds divided by 60. Alright. I gotta take a coffee break for about 18 minutes to make this. And then I gotta feed that. So, yeah, just to let you guys know how long this is gonna take, I'm probably gonna be off camera for about 30 minutes waiting on this stuff to make everything. However, it'll be just instantaneous for you. I've got some pancakes that I made for Christmas breakfast. I'll go enjoy and a cup of coffee. So yeah, I'll go stuff my face and I'll see you all here in about 3 seconds. All right, we're back. Yay! Got all the pieces and parts. All right, let's load. Load it. Let's seal it.
Welcome to the project assembly pipe.
We don't need to know, Ada, and let's send it. And can I? How do I hide it? PT. There we go. Is it gonna do its thing? Well, look at it go. I did this one time when I was playing at night and I couldn't see it being built and I felt like I was robbed. All right, cool. Yay. No. I don't care, Ada. I really don't. All right, so we need smart plating, versatile framing, automatic wiring. I was wondering if it would add another thing to it. I'm kind of curious why they didn't. But on the other hand, I mean, it's less stuff. That's fine. So, where's my ladder at? It's here somewhere. All right. Grab the ladder. All right, there we go. So I want to go to the hub really quick. I want to see what we've unlocked. We've still got a couple of things that we need to unlock on phase 2, but we're getting there. I feel like we're at the point now where we're starting to make, well, I hate to say real progression. Any progression is real progression. We're getting somewhere. So 2 or 3. So we have advanced metal casting and brass production. So basically, oh, hang on a second. We got ore washing. We'll get a wet washer. All right, so I'm guessing what I'm intrigued by this. So we take our crushed copper or crushed iron or crushed tin and we run it through a washer. Does it make it more? I'm guessing. I don't know. But we have the ability to make moltens. And then after the moltens, we can make it into ingots, is what I'm guessing. So I'm excited about that. We have the ability to get steam going, which I'm excited about. Basic steel. So eventually we're gonna have to get all this stuff going. Xenobaster, what's in 4? Hydroelectric, manufacturing, hypertubes, industrial cases and 2s, and water extractors. All right, then power, blueprint 3, that. All right, so we got a ways to go. So one of the things I had to update, and we have these K-Mod coupons. Not exactly sure what they are. We'll unlock them and figure out, you know, what to do with them. On 2, we have still this to unlock, but in order to do this, we need to find out about Quickwire. So, because we need this concrete recipe, and in order to get that, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to come into the MAM, and we've got stuff that's not unlocked, right? I think it's the gold-like material. In the basic game, we know that there's Conterium out by the waterfall, so that's probably something that we're gonna have to look into the near future. So I'm thinking right now that well, we're gonna need it to because we can't unlock this, and we can't unlock this without it, and we could unlock this. We can't unlock that. Yeah, so basically Conterium is stopping us. So we're gonna have to work on Conterium, or whatever it is that they call it. Do they even call it Conterium? What do they call it? They call it Quickwire, Conterium heat sinks. So yeah, we're gonna have to work on that. All right, guys, if you made it this far, you guys are rock stars, and I greatly appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoy your Christmas, right? If I don't see you between now and New Year's, you know, hey, enjoy your holidays. All right, guys, and as always, happy farming.